I want to share my knowledge and my experience with you, because that's my mission to make you successful in trading. And so I want to say good morning wherever you are. And of course, I want to say good morning to the clients and listeners on YouTube as well. So wherever you are, welcome, welcome, welcome. And before we start, happy day. Of course, you know, that's the most important thing, to be happy here in your inner center, to stay in your inner center and to be happy about what you're doing today. And of course, trading can make you a little bit happy, but only if you are sticking to the rules and if you follow the law of the probability. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind, what drives you crazy. So the chat is open on YouTube and on Zoom as well. And yeah, I'm a little bit excited today because I have good news for you. And yeah, let's see. But let's start into the trades today and the news. Okay, so where is my show? Here is the show. And of course, we need to start with the risk notes. So here we go. And by the way, let's say thank you to my lovely host in the back. It's Anna. Thank you that you help me every morning and you hold out all my things, my ideas I have. And thank you very much for that. So guys, you know, I'm a German guy, of course, and you know, my English is colored by German. So I hope you will understand me and you have a little bit of understanding if I miss some grammar or something else. And let's see what we can do. So trading in financial instruments offered by Admiral Markets carries a high level of risk, which is not suitable for all investors due to their complex nature. Before entering into client agreement or making transaction, please make sure to read the terms and conditions of our service and consult a specialist if necessary to ensure you understand the risk involved in trading. That's the trading approach we are following. That's the rules. You know, success is not a fantasy. It's a formula. And we're coming out of the correction. That's the rules. And today I want to talk about rule number 2 and rule number 1. I missed yesterday because it's a question of time. We only have around 30 minutes. And today we talk about the maturity of the trend. That's the 4 rules. So let's go. And numbers which coming out today is Johnson Red Book, consumer confidence. And so to be honest, nothing important today. So please put in on your checklist this night. So it's German time. This night from Tuesday to Wednesday, Royal Bank of New Zealand will coming out with the rate decision. So please be careful if you trade Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar and Canadian dollar. So let's see, and please have it on your mind list that they will coming out this night or wherever you are. Okay, so feel free to ask whatever is in your mind and say good morning. And of course, let's start. I have a special question to you this morning. You know, I talked about a lot of things about the law of the probabilities. You know, I love my dice. I love it, my dice. So, but you have to stick to the rules. And my question to you is this morning, are you willing, that's the question of the day for your poll, are you willing to stick to the rules under all circumstances? I have 3 answers for you. First answer, oh, sorry, I don't know the rules. Answer number 2, yes, I will. Or answer number 3, no, I will not. So we open the poll right now. Push the button right now. Push it. Just 1 click, it's necessary. Please be a part of this great show. So are you willing to stick to the rules under all circumstances? So what's your answer? What's your answer? I don't know the rules. Okay, in this case, if you don't know the rules, please Admiral Markets YouTube channel and follow the last shows. This show, we created it for you that you can learn trading, and we started 4 weeks ago, I guess, Anna, 4 weeks ago. It's the 4th week right now. So if you don't know the rules, let me invite you to follow this show every morning, same time, Monday to Friday, 8:30, every morning, and you will learn the show and you will learn the rules, of course. So yes, I will, and no, I will not. Okay, it's fine. If you say no, I will not, it's fine. Then I am sure you have your own rules. That's fine. But if you think your ego or your opinion is bigger than the market, then let me remind you to the law of the probabilities, because you cannot work with guarantees. Therefore, you have to work with probabilities. So that's the point. But it's fine. It's your decision. But let me tell you, and this is a guarantee. This is a real guarantee. If you don't follow any kind of rules, they are based on a mathematical calculation, then this is a promise. You will never become successful on a long run. Maybe on the short run, yeah, but this is by accident. It's a coincidence. But in the long run, if you don't work with fixed rules as private traders, of course, you will never become successful. Believe me, I made this job since I make this job right for 22 years right now. It's fine if you say, no, I will not. Yeah, it's fine. But then believe me one thing, you see this one? That's your lifetime. It's running up and you can do nothing. Okay? So 79% say, yes, I will. I'm really proud of you. And if you don't know the rules, follow this show. So thank you very much. And now let's go. Most definitely, okay, but beauty, most is not always. You must be sure that you follow the rules always. So now let's go to the market and we start with our running trades. So what we have to do, guys, we have really cool profits actually. And you can follow, of course, here, FX Blue account, there we see. And you look at the graph, and we are still on track. Yeah, we are still on track. This is what happens if you follow the rules. It's a kind of probabilities, and it's a real account. And of course, I said, if you make profits, I will spend it. And that's not my money. So I will do good things for other people that don't have the chance to have a good life. And we can change it, guys. And I hope you will change it with me together. Okay, and I invite you to the show. Oh gosh, participants, 260, Anna, 260, yeah, got it. So become a part of it, guys. Open a real account, put some deposit on it at markets, and then you can follow my rules and of course the trade. So Australian Swiss franc, guys, we are still in. Yeah, now the price a little bit weak right now, but we made profit already. Now we are deep in profit. So what we have to do here in this trade, Australian Swiss franc, nothing. And as you could see, that's the only point. We stuck to the rules. That's all. That's the job we have to do. Sticking to the rules. That's all what you have to do. So here we are in, nothing to do. Just we will react because it's a little bit old trend. We will react if we can see a double high or divergence on the upper side, then we will trail the stop closer and then we will see what the market will do. So next one, Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. So be careful and make that the trade is safe because we expect the rate decision this night. Tomorrow morning, early in the morning, German time, of course. So we made profit already. So, and we trailed the stop into the profit, nothing to do. So I'm a little bit sure that we will go back here to this area. That's the last point too. And then we will see, wait for it, wait. Don't intervene without a clear contrary signal. Don't intervene. Let the market decide how much money you will get. Please, if you miss the trades, if you miss the profits, it's like a felt loss. And this is what we need, that money. And let the market decide how much money you will get. Okay? So nothing to do. If I do something, I will publish it on Traders Yacht, of course. So New Zealand US dollar, I love it. So you see, we continued with the trend, and it's a young trend. So you see, we have a little bit more space. So we took out half the position. We made money already, but I don't trail my stop right now. So why? This is my mental stop. I trail it a little bit higher because I guess we will see that the price will come down there. So everything is fine. It's a young trend. It's not that expensive as you can see here, like the other one, Australian or New Zealand dollar. So we have more space to go up. Let the market decide. Okay. If you're not sure what you have to do, then trail your stop into the profit and feel free. That's all. In this case, it's a young trend. We are not expensive about the price. You can see it, the point of control is there at round about 0.7191. So we have a lot of space to go up. And we will see, let's see, check it, have it on a watch list, don't do something, okay? Australian US dollar, oh my gosh. 136 pips in profit. We made money already because we sold half of my position. That's fine. And I trailed my stop into the profit. Why? Where's the difference? So look at the price. Point of control is far away on the lower side. And we are deep in green zone, which means the price is very, very expensive. And we know, based on our experience, prices always go from expensive back to normal price and from cheap back to normal price. So there's the big difference why I trailed my stop into the profit, because there's different to New Zealand US dollar, because you see, we are in the red zone. So we have a lot of space to go up. So, but I will make this trade sure this night before the rate decision will coming out. So then I trail my stop into the profit, and then we can make a second entry, maybe, of course. So here we go. US dollar, Canadian dollar. I sold half of the position, and now I'm still on track, on the way to go down. So it's really fine. But you see, I'm really, really cheap in my price, which means now I trail my stop a little bit into profit. And breath out. That's cool. That's cool. So did we expect that behavior? No, we stuck to the rules. That's all. The green one was the rule. We had the trend, we had a young trend, we had the correction, we had the balance candle go down. That's all. Follow the rules. That's all. So make the trade is sure, make the trade is safe right now. I trail the stop into the profit and everything is fine. And now let the market work. That's all. So next one, oh my gosh, US dollar, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So we continue the trend, guys. You see, now you realize why I always say, stick to the rules, please. That's all what you have to do. Huh? That's all what you have to do. And I have a wonderful picture. So now you see, just look at this one. That's my lovely friend. It's Plamen. Plamen, sorry, I must show you. So you see here, that's one of my clients, a wonderful friend from Bulgaria. So you see, that is a great picture. And thank you very much. So last week on Friday, I showed make a picture with that and with the hashtag morning briefing show and trading spotlight. And of course, hashtag tag Admiral Markets. And then, thank you, Flavin. I love it. Anna, look at this one. It's amazing. So if you stick to the rules and then make a picture on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter, let's be a great community together. And let us be the exception and not one of the traders. They think they are more smart than the market. And make a picture and put it on WhatsApp, on YouTube, or on Instagram social channel. Thank you, Plamen. I love you. That's really, really cool. Now we're really famous. Now everybody knows you right now. That's really cool. Okay, guys. So here we go. Okay, so that's so what we have to do there. Should we sell half the position? Not yet. Let's see, the numbers will come out tonight, but I guess we will reach the point of high here. And if we will see a little bit reversal bars there, then I will sell half of the position. Or maybe I see a balance candle and next, then I will sell half of my position. Yeah. And then we can trail the stop into the profit. Okay. So follow Trader's Yard because I will comment all my trades there. Okay. So this is the only one we are a little bit in loss, but here you can see how I manage my trades. So we had a great signal. That was the green one here. Here, that was the green one. So then we got in, we are a little bit cheap, expensive in price. So I decided to go in a little bit higher. Then we came down and you see after I had a little bit close below my red line. My red line is my mental stop. My real stop is always far away because that's the worst case scenario. So, and then I decided to trail after I had a close below my mental stop, soft stop, I call it soft stop. I trailed my hard stop below that candle, but I never intervene into my trades. Very seldom case that I got out my manually. I always let the market decide, look at this one now, look the price. Yeah, we are still in loss actually. I don't know what happened on the right side. I cannot influence the market. Let the market decide. Okay, so and then let's see. We are still in loss. So, however, okay, so on my watch list today, and this is why I want to explain why we are a little bit late in silver right now. Why? We are in the move. So basically, we can expect that silver price will going up. Why? Now it's a trend. It's a trend. We were deep in the correction. So here I tried it the first time, but the price went down. So I cut my losses strictly, guys, really strictly. No hope, no believing, no something else. Stick to the rules, cut the loss, and then let the winners run. Okay, that's the point. So the next signals were here, balance candles there. So a normal entry would be there because I missed it, but now we are in the move. So wait if the price will come back, new balance candle, and then we can go up. Okay. So then I should check NASDAQ. Of course, here we go. Where is NASDAQ? Here we go. And of course, I have Euro USD on my watch list. Yeah. So NASDAQ is really interesting. Why? In NASDAQ, we have a valid downtrend right now. So, and you see, again, we stuck to the rules. Here we go. You see, there was a balance candle and now the price went up. Went down, sorry. And now we are deep in the move. Now we have to wait for the next. Here we go. No, that's not. Where is my? Here. Yeah. Is it? No. Where is my? Okay. Let's do it here in that one. Fibo. Let's delete it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now, yeah, we got it. Okay. So that was the move. That was the correction. And now we can measure the next. Here we go. So now we need a balance, we need a price above 38 rules, and then we can then wait for the balance candle and then we can go short. So the best signal were here. I'm really sorry because I missed it. In my case, it was a little bit too big, this balance candle, but it was fine. It was a signal. You see, we missed the trade. And based on the rules of probability, we cannot miss a trade. So we need to work closer. But you see, I make failure as well. Sometimes I make mistakes and I fail a trade. Okay, that's NASDAQ. And you asked me about Euro USD. Here we go. And Euro USD, we have an uptrend right now. So we have to wait. So that's the point, movement and correction. And now we are in the move. So and now wait for the next correction, then balance candle, and then we can go up. Okay, so put in your watch list, but it's not the time right now. It's I guess the next 2 or 3 days. Let's see what will happen. So on my watch list, it's Swiss franc Japanese yen. We still have a trend. We are waiting for a clear balance candle. We don't have a balance candle right now. So wait for it, okay? Euro USD sell or buy, nothing, okay? Nothing. Wait for the rules. You have to work with rules because you cannot influence the market, okay? So on watch list, Swiss franc Japanese yen. Interesting part, it's US dollar Swiss franc. We are still in the correction and we wait for a balance candle here, a clear balance candle. Maybe the current candle will be a balance candle. And then we can open a trade a little bit higher to continue to speculate, to continue the trend on the upper side. But wait for the balance candle. Wait if the balance candle is finished, 11 German time or 11 MetaTrader time, okay? Wait for it. It's important. You don't know yet how the price will, or how the balance candle will appearance or will look like. Wait if the balance candle is done, okay? Then on my watch list, US dollar Japanese yen. Yeah, Alexandro, sorry. Here is it. Now we are in the correction. Actually, that's cool. We went down to 61. That's really fine. It's a young trend. Rule number 2, we need a young trend. So wait for the balance candle. Wait for the balance candle, rule number 4. And then we can speculate. Then we can open the trade. Wait for it. If you don't have a balance candle, wait for one. Okay? It's rules. That's rules. So British pound, New Zealand dollar. That's really interesting. So why isn't it a trade? It depends what trend size you want to trade. So if you see the medium trend like this one, that's the medium trend, then yes, maybe you have a signal. Here we go. So now use Fibonacci. Here we go. We had a close below 38. Yeah, there were the signals. Here we go. You have enough space. You can open a trade a little bit higher or wait for the next balance candle. But the point is, if you have to delete all that, that's the medium trend. It's a little bit more. Then you can see there was a trend break. Here was a trend break. If you work with a smaller trend, then you have a trend break there, which means you don't have a trend right now. You miss rule number 1. So no trade there. If you want to trade the medium trend, then you can open a trade with the next balance candle to go up, okay? Or maybe a little bit higher. Then it's fine. But if you work with a closer trend course based on your money management, then it's not a trend right now. I find it really hard to draw my trends correctly. I know you explained before, but I can't get it. It's training. It's somewhere it's like a craft. You shouldn't expect that you can do it tomorrow. I drew thousands of trends in my career. Be patient. Train it every day. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Or maybe you can get a mentor. So, and this is Euro Canadian dollar. We have a lovely trend. That's a downtrend. So we start there, movement. correction, movement, correction, move, and now we're on the correction. So first rules fit. Rule number 3, we have a close above, so which means we can open a trade on the lower side. I take 2 mini lots and I open it here a little bit lower, because if the price will go down, yeah, then the price must catch my order, okay? And stop loss above the last 0.3, and at the beginning, trail a mental stop bar by bar, okay? I do it in that way. So on my watch list, Canadian, you see no real close below 38, and we are expensive in the price. The more expensive you achieve, the closer you must be in your rules. So no trading chance there. I just wanted to show you that you understand why I don't make a trade there. So, and Swiss franc Japanese yen, yeah, it's still on my watch list. I showed it. So I want to explain you in the last couple of minutes what's about the maturity of the trend. So why is rule? So first of all, what is a trend? So a trend, let's do it in that way. This is a trend. So I show you. For a trend, a valid trend is one move, one correction, and another move. Now you have a valid trend. That's the start. That's point number 2, 3, and only if you have a close above the last point 2, then you have a valid trend. That means rule number 1. Rule number 2, why is it? Why we need a young trend? What's the knowledge? What's the cause of it? Think it through. How we can make money? Buy cheap and sell expensive. Think it through. That's the cause of rule number 2. And stop thinking with your own account. Start thinking in big elephants. If you are a huge trader, and if you are a huge trader, you cannot jump into the market with your full position, but you have to consider 2 rules as well. You have to go to the order book, just the meeting point, because if you want to buy something, you need a seller. And if you sell something, if you want to sell something, you need a buyer. Okay? That's the point. So, and the second one, if you are a huge trader, one of the elephants in the market, you have to consider the same point. You only can make money if you buy cheap and sell expensive. That's the point. That's the cause why we are looking for young trends, because then the price is cheap and the smart money creates the trends and they pyramid every trend. In every correction, they get in again and force the market to go up or to continue the trend. And this is the cause behind rule number 2. Buy cheap and sell expensive. Or if you go short, sell expensive and buy back cheap. And therefore, if you have an old trend, if you have a major trend, think as a big trader. If you have a major trend, then you are deep in profits. You have a lot of profits. Because as an elephant, as a big trader, you created a trend. You started a trend. You pyramid. You are deep in profit. And now you have to sell if you will go long. Then you have big profits, but not realized profits, just on your account, but not real account, just on the book profits, not realized profits. And now you have to sell if you're long. So now you have to force the market that they won't buy because you need to sell. Therefore, we need young trends, not because Marcus said it. It's just the deep knowledge behind of this. We have to think in cause and reaction, the karmic principle of cause and reaction. That's the point. And that's rule number 2. The maturity of the trend, maximum fourth trend arm. The younger the trend, the more money we can make. It's probability. And I'm really happy, guys, that I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful that a little bit excited because yesterday I got the book. Of course, it's German book, of course, German language. But yesterday I got my book and it's really awesome. And here we go. I'm so grateful because I am a part of it. And here is my story in that book and some of my approach and something else. And I'm really, really grateful. I'm really grateful that I can be a part of it. And it's a little bit exciting. So now you German language, of course. That's the point. So I hope you learned a little bit, guys. And I wish you a wonderful day. Stick to the rules. And I hope we will see each other tomorrow at 8:30 at the same time. And let's end with the wise words of Jedi Master Yoda. Always, really always, may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.